Hey guys, for today's video, I'm going to be showing you the easiest smoky eye of your life. This is actually the look that I had on in my favorite summer lipsticks for 2015, and I had a couple requests for it, but I just wanted to make this very simple and basic and show you exactly how to achieve that look. Just remember, it really doesn't matter what I'm using. Take what you have at home and use what you have and recreate it yourself with what you have in your collection, because this is so simple and so just generic and basic that it doesn't really matter what I'm using. It's just the idea of building up colors from light to dark. So keep that in mind and let's go ahead and get started. So I already have on my face makeup, and usually I don't already have that done. I usually show you after I do my eyes, but I've been pretty much doing the same exact thing in every single video. So down below I'll post my contour and highlight routine because I show every single step pretty much. I even show you my foundation, or you can check out like any recent makeup tutorials that I have posted because it's literally the same exact thing. So moving on to the eyes, I'm using the Painterly Paint Pot from MAC just to prime my eyes. This is going to help so that all of your eyeshadows go on a lot nicer, don't crease, and just stay all day long. Now I'm just going to take the lightest color from the Anastasia Contour Kit, and with this highlighter brush from Sigma, I'm just going to set this on the eyes. I like this because it sets the cream, and then any powder eyeshadows that you put on top, it's just going to blend so much nicer over top of a powder than it would a cream. I also like to take the tip of the brush and rub it through my brows because it makes them look more natural. So I'm going to take an E40 brush. This is a super fluffy brush, and this is basically going to be the brush that you use for everything. I'm going to go in with Peach Smoothie. It's a very light color that is very close to my skin tone, so any color that is close to your skin tone will work perfectly. And just take this on your fluffy brush and literally just buff it all over the eye area. I'm using circular motions because that's what's really going to make it more blown out and buffed out, and that's going to be the technique that you want to use with every single color that we use going forward. Next, I'm going to take Birkin. This is an Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow, and on that same brush, I'm just going to take that and do the exact same thing that we did with Peach Smoothie. You shouldn't have any harsh lines at all right now because this brush is so fluffy. If you feel like the color is going on a little bit too pigmented, pull back on your brush and hold it from really far away. You shouldn't be up on your ferrule like this. It should be pushed back towards the middle to the back of your brush. Next, I'm going to go in with Soft Brown from MAC. This is just going to warm up the look a little bit more, and on that same E40 brush, just buff this throughout your whole eye area. Now I'm going to go in with Cork. This is also from MAC. This is a very ashy brown color. It's not warm at all. And I'm going to work this into the outer part of the crease eye area. You can be messy, you can be sloppy, but we're still using that fluffy E40 brush, so it should be very fluffed and blown out. Whatever's left on your brush, just very lightly bring it into the inner part. So now we're finally changing brushes. I'm going to go with something a little bit more dense, but still fluffy. This is the E25 brush from Sigma. I'm going to take Dusty Rose. This is from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm going to work this on the outer area mostly, but also work it into the crease as well. You can use that same E35 brush, or you can go a little bit more dense if you want. I'm going to try my E25 from Sigma, but this one is really worn out. It's really kind of like fluffier, so anything similar to these two brushes will be perfect for this. But I'm going to go in with Blackberry. This is from MAC. It's a very deep, dusty, plum blackberry kind of color, and I'm going to focus this mainly on the outer lid and outer crease area of my eye. If you have any fallout, just take any kind of powder brush and dust away anything from underneath your eye area. I kind of want to deepen this up just a tad. I'm going to take Embark. This is a super deep chocolatey brown color from MAC, and on that same fluffier E25 brush, I'm going to work this onto the outer corner and outer lid. So all you really need are just a bunch of neutral brown purpley shades or whatever colors you really want. I just take my palette here and I just take whatever color I want and just work light to dark and work it up and just buff it all over the place basically. But you want to make sure you're working light to dark because that's going to give you dimension in your eye, and I just think it looks really pretty, and it looks like you took a long time to create the smoky eye, but really you just used 500 different colors buffed them all over the place without even thinking, and you have yourself a really blended out smoky eye. So I'm just going to use some eyeliner. I'm going to use the Ingot Gel Liner. I've been on a kick of not doing a wing, so I'm just going to do a regular liner. You could do a wing if you want, but I'm going to go ahead and just apply that now. And now I'm just taking Embark and Blackberry, mixing them together and buffing out the edge of that liner just a little bit. This isn't necessary, you don't have to do that, but I just feel like it, so yeah. And I'm using a Sigma E20 brush to do this. I'm just applying a thin coat of mascara. This is the Better Than Sex mascara from Too Faced. I'm going to apply false lashes because I always apply false lashes, but that is totally not necessary. If you want, you can, but you don't have to. The ones that I'm applying are from Esqido. They're in the style Lashlorette. These are a little bit more natural than the Viola ones that I was wearing, but these were sent to me. Esqido actually gave me a discount code, so you can get some money off if you use the code Brianna Fox at checkout. Alright, so now while those are drying, especially this one, it went on crazy, I'm going to work on the bottom lash line. I've been obsessed with this technique recently, and it's just taking a liner brush and just tight lining right against that lash line, and then buffing it out like crazy and making it look more like blown out and smoky. It's so easy. It's awesome. It's my favorite way to do my bottom lash line recently. So you don't have to do it this way. Tweak it to how you want to do it. You can put liner in the inner waterline. You don't have to do liner. You don't have to do anything at all. Tweak it to however you want to do it. But this is how I'm going to show you today. I'm going to take Blackberry first. Alright, so now that we have tight lined with the Blackberry shade, I'm going to go ahead and buff that out. I'm using my favorite brush right now. I don't think I've ever said the number of it, but this is the FX7. It comes in their special effects kit, but this is the best brush for blending out your bottom lash line. So I'm going to take Birkin again, that is from Anastasia, and I'm going to blend out, basically go right over that line and buff it out so that it smokes out and looks more blown out. And now I'm taking Embark and I'm going to deepen that up. If you've already kind of smoked it out with your dome-shaped brush and it's still a little bit harsh, go in with Peach Smoothie or whatever that first like skin color shade was and go right over that edge. Not too far down because you don't want to bring this down too far, but just on that edge to help blend it out. I'm going to apply this mineralized mascara from MAC to my bottom lashes. This is really going to help balance out the bottom lashes with the top lashes that we have going on. Alright, so that is pretty much it. It's super easy. You just take any kind of palette that you have or any shades. It doesn't have to be as many as I used. It can be only 2 or 3 colors, but honestly, if you just build up from light to dark and just buff it out and keep blowing it out with your fluffy brush, you can achieve the easiest smoky eye, and it can only take you a couple of minutes, and it's just, I think it's just so easy to achieve. So if you're a beginner, if you're advanced, this is going to be something that you can use and get a pretty easy smoky eye in just a couple of minutes. So yeah, I really hope that you guys liked this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you aren't already. I put out videos pretty much 3 times a week. So yeah, let me know all of your requests down below in the comment section, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!